Hi, Ray here from the Ace Dog Supplies team. Today we're looking at an in-ground containment system from PetSafe. This is the PetSafe Stubborn Dog in-ground containment system, and as the name suggests, it's specifically designed for the larger, harder to train or stubborn dog. It's capable of looking after up to 10 acres and is very easy to set up. The thing that I like about the PetSafe unit is that it has 5 static correction levels, plus it also has not only a tone but also a vibration only feature to help train your larger dog. It's a very reliable system, and the other thing that's really nice about the PetSafe containment systems are their flexibility. You can use any of the other PetSafe containment collars and they will work with this system. So you may have a large stubborn dog, plus you may also have a small dog or a medium-sized dog, and they will all work with this system simply by getting the appropriate sized collar for your pet. You can even contain a cat with this system. A remarkable system specifically designed for the stubborn dog. So let's open up the box and have a closer look inside. Inside the box, you'll receive everything you need to get started setting up your containment area. You receive the control box, you receive one collar designed for the large, difficult to train or stubborn dog. You receive a set of 50 flags which will help train your dog to respect your containment area, as well as about 150 metres of wire, which is about enough to do about a half an acre. Included, you will also receive this training guide, which will not only help you learn how to use your new containment system, but it also helps you to design and lay out your containment wire. Once you've laid out your wire around your containment area, it simply then plugs into the control box using these depressing contact areas at the bottom. Inside the control box, you can define the boundary width control here using this dial, and that simply enables you to define how far away from the wire before your dog will receive a warning. There are also a couple of indicator lights here, which is important because this is what will tell you should there be a break in the wire of your containment area. And on the side you have a 3-way toggle switch, which you can simply use to define depending on the size of containment area that you've set up. The collar that comes with the stubborn dog system is quite a large collar that you can see here. However, it's designed for big dogs, so a large dog can certainly accommodate using this large collar. The thing that's nice about this particular collar is that it is programmable. It does have about 4 static correction levels that you can pre-program it to deliver, depending on how stubborn your dog actually is. There is basically, you can set it from a low, medium, and then right up to the highest setting level as well. Another nice thing about this particular collar is that it has a light which will actually give you the indication should the battery be running low. And speaking of the battery, it uses a standard 9-volt alkaline battery. And that's a good thing because obviously these are readily available in most of the shops like Dick Smith, for example. But accessing the battery compartment, you will need to unscrew these 4 screws, and then your 9-volt battery simply slots into it there. Now, like all PetSafe in-ground systems, the thing that I like most about them is their flexibility. If you have more than one pet and they're all at different sizes, you can simply chop and change or add additional collars to the system. For example, if you have a very small dog, you can use the small dog collar. For example, if you have a Jack Russell Terrier, for example. If you have a medium-sized dog, you can add a medium-sized collar. And if you had a cat as well, you can even use the PetSafe cat collar. The system is completely flexible. So if you need to contain your pets and you have a wide variety of sizes of pets, then the PetSafe system is definitely one for you to pay close attention to. But as always, go over to the website at acedogsupplies.com.au and use the compare feature to see how this system compares to some of the other containment systems that you may also wish to consider.